The top 10 attractiveness factors. Attractiveness goes beyond superficial appearances. The way you carry yourself, communicate, and interact with others is a reflection of your character. Whether or not you are attractive to a certain individual is a function of both the person's own self-perception and the qualities they place a high value on in others. Nonetheless, there are certain universal indicators of whether or not a person's personality is attractive. When you're attempting to find your true identity or merely getting ready for a first date, it helps to have a sense of your social standing. Here are 10 characteristics that people can't help but notice about you. Number 1, you have integrity and self-assurance. It's amazing how much more appealing you can be when you let go of the desire to impress others in order to feel good about yourself. That's because having a solid sense of self-worth doesn't rely on external factors. You have the courage to be who you really are, warts and all. And you do what makes sense for you in your daily life. It's difficult to resist the temptation to spend time with someone who exudes such self-assurance. When we meet someone who doesn't need to put on an act to make themselves appear good, we feel an immediate desire to be in their company. Number 2, you carry yourself with an upbeat mood. To have this quality is to have one of the most desirable traits a person may have. Those who maintain a sunny disposition are considerably more likely to be liked than their pessimistic counterparts. If you're looking at life with a glass half full, you have a good attitude. You are not one to let setbacks or difficulties get you down. You always look for the bright side of things, even when they turn out badly. When you have a positive outlook on life and express loving, compassionate sentiments, you help those around you feel better just by being in their presence. Number 3, possessing a healthy dose of confidence. Knowing who you are and what you excel at is what gives you confidence. It is not arrogance to think you are better than everyone else. Although it would be lovely if everyone admired you and thought you were the best at everything, none of those things is necessary. You have confidence in your individuality and don't censor yourself. Despite having strong convictions about what is good and wrong, you are willing to consider alternative points of view and adjust your own thinking accordingly. That's actually a very appealing trait. Number 4, you're very good with people. An attractive person is a good communicator. Other people will find you more appealing if you can strike up a conversation with anyone, anywhere. It demonstrates that you have the capacity to make people feel at ease in your company and that you are fascinating and engaging. Being able to listen is only half the battle. The other half is knowing how to use body language to make the other person feel heard and involved. Number 5, you're funny because you have an excellent sense of humor. Sometimes the best way to get your point across is with a joke. It eases our minds and brightens our spirits. A good sense of humor allows one to see the humor in even the most mundane situations. You have an easy time laughing, especially at yourself, and you are not easily upset. Being able to be yourself without worrying about what other people think is a very desirable quality. Number 6, good manners come naturally to you. Politeness is an unmistakable indicator of a charming character trait. One telltale symptom of a decent upbringing is the presence of good manners. It's a sign of self-esteem and respect for others. Being polite means treating others with respect and consideration. All people, whether close friends or total strangers, fall under this category. Number 7, if someone needs an emotional shoulder to cry on, you're the one to do it. A person's attractiveness increases when they can keep an emotional connection going. Being emotionally available means you are honest, genuine, and willing to put yourself out there. This allows you to discuss issues openly and honestly, while also listening to the other person's sentiments without being defensive or dismissive. Furthermore, empathy, or the capacity to put oneself in another's shoes in order to grasp their emotional state, is a prerequisite for emotional availability. Number 8, when it comes to life, you're not afraid to try anything once. You have a really beautiful personality if you are willing to try new things and go on exciting adventures. Whether something seems frightening or out of your comfort zone, you nevertheless give it a shot and give it your all. You have an adventurous spirit and a penchant for trying new things that would make other individuals chicken out. Having this trait makes you interesting and even attractive. Number 9, you have an insatiable appetite for living. A person who is enthusiastic about their work, passions, and life in general motivates everyone around them to reach their full potential. Everything you do in life becomes more meaningful when you have a reason for doing it. Being devoted to causes larger than oneself is admired by many individuals, and this quality exemplifies such dedication. That you know what's truly important in life is also a sign of this. There are a lot of people out there who are just getting by on a day-to-day basis, but you'll stand out from the crowd because to this quality. Number 10, you have a humble and modest demeanor. Humble people are attractive not because they appear more powerful or knowledgeable, but rather because they appear trustworthy. Others are more likely to open up to you and trust you when you project humility and modesty. Furthermore, people will feel more comfortable interacting with you because you come across as friendlier and more approachable. Realize that there are various sources of attraction. Not only physical attractiveness, but also self-assurance, charm, and a magnetic demeanor are crucial. If you have an optimistic outlook on life, are a good listener, and make others feel at ease around you, you have an attractive personality. We hope that this list has helped you reflect on your progress and identify areas for improvement. Help us continue generating videos like this by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends if you found it useful. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever new content is uploaded. Please view our other videos while you're here. Your attention is greatly appreciated.